Morgils Cartoon Company. Just for fun.
Captain's Log, Crew of the Bouncy. The Adventures of Captain Bob.
Captain Bob. Lost at sea. Now this adventure all started when Captain Bob needed to urgently use the bathroom. Nautical people call it the head. But unfortunately, Scurvy Doug was using it, and you don't want to use the head after Scurvy Doug, if you know what I mean. So Captain decided to use the lifeboat to do his business. He would row a little ways away from the ship so he can have some privacy. That's just the way he is. Now some of you are wondering, why didn't he whiz over the ship's rail? His uncle told him that was bad luck. Of course his uncle was an idiot, so I'm told. Anyway, back to the story. Suddenly, without warning, storm clouds moved in and it began to blow. Now, just when you thought it was safe for a guy to take a whiz. Not looking good for our tinkling captain. All Captain Bob can do is hang on. The good news is, he no longer has to pee, but he might need to get a new uniform. And just like that, the sky cleared and the winds stopped. The problem is his ship, the Bouncy, was nowhere to be seen. Unfortunately, none of the crew saw Captain go off ship. They thought he was in his cabin sleeping. Captain Bob was alone. Now Captain Bob stayed awake all night. Looks like he might be a little stressed. He wonders how long it will take before his crew notices he is gone. This worries him, knowing his crew. It should. The captain really wishes he had some company. He is not used to being by himself, and no one to give orders to.
I really could use some company.
Now this was not the company he had hoped for. Meat-eating vultures are usually not on the party guest list. Now, be careful what you wish for. Captain Bob now has more company than his small boat can handle. And I believe she is starting to sink.
I swear, I will never pee again. Or at least in a lifeboat. At least this might clean my trousers.
Our captain thought he would take this time alone to think. He doesn't do that too often. He's too busy being captain.
Now what? What is that weird sound? It sounds like a sick duck. Oh no, not those guys.
Yes, those guys. Let me explain about those guys. They are the Swan Boat Pirates. With their ruthless captain, Pee-Pants Willie. There seems to be a theme to this adventure. Anyway, let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot to mention, the Swan Boat Pirates speak only backwash. All of their sentences are backwards. I may have to interpret.
Aboard rum no have we, then okay to raft to you throw will we? Island nearest the two.
I don't know what they are saying, but I'm in no position to say no. I guess I'll say yes.
In a nutshell, they are going to throw the captain a raft and tow him to the nearest island.
This is the most humiliating thing that has ever happened to me.
Really? I don't believe that for a second, knowing our captain. Well, we wave goodbye to the Swan Boat Pirates, thankful for the lift. Now there are only two things on Captain Bob's mind.
How in the heck do I get off this deserted island? And why do I have to pee so much? I've got to find a way to get back to my ship. I hope my crew is out looking for me. Maybe I can build a raft. I really get an uneasy feeling around here, like someone is watching. I've got to get out of here. What's happening? What are these things? And what is that awful noise they make?
Well, Captain Bob, this is your introduction to the Doombutt Island Sand People. Yes, that's right. I didn't make that up. They are not dangerous, but they are very annoying with their chirping sounds. People have been known to go bat crap crazy from the noise. Good luck, Captain.
I've got to get out of here.
Our captain seems to be a little on edge.
I'm losing it.
Bob grabs the first thing he sees to use as a raft and heads for the water. He must get away from the Sand People. His sanity is at stake. Well, here we are again, on the open ocean without a proper vessel. The captain doesn't know it, but he's sailing a potty boat.
It's lucky I found this cask. It has some French writing on the side. I don't read French. It was probably used for wine.
Now, our poor potty boat captain is starting to feel a little cramped. Not much room to move around in. It may be a little tight, but at least he's away from the Sand People, and he can try to relax a bit and figure out how to get home.
I've got a bad feeling about this. And why do I keep telling you about this stuff? That's what the narrator gets paid for.
If I knew I was getting paid, I might have done a better job. Oh well. Now what's happening? This is one weird adventure. Well, finally a friendly face. This is Submarine Sally. She is scurvied and cousin once removed. That means they really removed her from the family because she was so weird. She has converted this plastic septic tank into a submarine. I told you there was a theme to this adventure. Sally is very strange but friendly. Now it's lucky for the captain, Sally knows where to find his ship and crew. They are on their way. Captain Bob is very thankful to be home with his crew on the bound sea. And the captain has given Scurvy Doug his own head. Or bathroom, as you landlubbers would say. So long till our next adventure.